It's snowing, it's cold, it's wet. You know what it reminds me of? Campfires and s'mores. Don't question what's in my mind. Come on, let's make them.
Me? I'm a filmmaker, martial artist, writer, husband, father, and friend. But that's not all. I have a passion for food. Not just eating it, cooking it. It's a lifelong passion. Where I learned it? From my mom and my grandmoms. Great cooks. I'm not a professional, but I love copying great chefs. Mimic their techniques and recipes to feed my family and friends. So for the next half hour or so, sit back and enjoy and let me do the cooking on Bald Guy in the Kitchen.
All right. The weather outside's delightful. Inside, it's so frightful. No, reverse that. Frightful, delightful. Hi guys, welcome. Guess what we're doing today?
What are we doing? I don't know.
You don't know. We're making s'mores.
I'm just here.
You're just here. You're more than just here. You're more than just ice cream.
Oh, God. Hi, everybody.
Hi. Wow. Okay, so we're making s'mores. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make, what are s'mores? Anyway, before we get into that, what are s'mores?
Yummy.
Yeah.
They're sit around the campfire, just kind of hang out, yum.
Yeah, we're not doing the campfire today, but we are going to do s'mores.
Yeah.
So let's just see what are s'mores.
Like chopping down on a slice of watermelon, licking popsicles, and eating dozens of hot dogs, making s'mores is a summer food. And while the first official recipe appeared 90 years ago, the undocumented tradition of the s'mores may have started earlier. The very first marshmallows came from a plant. Early civilizations, including the ancient Greeks and Romans, used the root and the leaves of the plant for medicinal purposes. But it was the French who first marketed marshmallow as a treat rather than medicine, combining the root juice of the plant with eggs and sugar beaten into a foam. They formed the soft paste into a lozenge. But this treat was expensive and labor-intensive. By the end of the 19th century, gelatin had replaced the juice from the actual plant because it was close in taste and much cheaper. Did you know that graham crackers were originally invented to curb sex drive? Early in the 19th century, a New Jersey minister named Sylvester Graham believed that humanity was on its way to moral collapse due to an obsession with carnal desires, and he believed that food was contributing to that. So he promoted a special process of baking using only finely ground, unbleached wheat flour, wheat bran, and coarsely ground germ. Out of this came a bland, dry cracker that he named after himself, the graham cracker. During the 1890s, a marshmallow roasting fad took hold of summer resort towns in, of all places, Asbury Park, New Jersey. It would often draw a young crowd, especially since newspapers at the time called the roasts an excellent medium for flirtation, since people could nibble off each other's sticks. It wasn't until 1927 that the idea of roasted marshmallows, chocolate, and graham crackers got into people's heads and mouths. The first official recipe for s'mores came out in the 1927 Girl Scout guidebook, Tramping and Trailing with the Girl Scouts. Its lasting legacy was the Some More, originally intended to feed 16 hungry scouts. It's unclear when the name was shortened to simply S'mores. But various Girl Scout publications kept referring to the treat as Some More, at least until 1971. If nothing else, all this makes a great campfire story.
Now that we know all about s'mores, now we're going to make s'mores. We're going to make them, but we're not going to buy the graham crackers. Oh, no, and we're not buying the marshmallows. Oh, no, we do it the hard way. We're making our own marshmallows, and we're making our own graham crackers. We're not making our own chocolate, because one day we'll figure it out. Maybe we'll do that. One episode, we're going to make our own cocoa, make our own chocolate. But right now, we're just doing this. So we got our marshmallows going. So what we're doing is we got some gelatin going on in here and a little bit of water.
Ooh.
Yeah, and then we're going to stir it up for a couple minutes. looks good.
It does.
It's gelatin. It's unflavored. So it may look good, but it ain't gonna taste good. Not yet. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make the sugar part, the pretty sweet part. So what we're doing is we're throwing in confectioner's sugar, and we need 1/4 cup of corn syrup going in.
Glop, glop.
You have to put that on the stove. So let's take it over there.
Sure.
So we got this on the stove, it's heating up. We're gonna put some water in here, and let's just stir it up a little bit. I got a handy dandy candy thermometer, so we'll put that in. And that way, you get to get up to 240 degrees.
Is that candy thermometer new or old? Does that have a story behind it?
This candy thermometer, this is my grandmother's.
That's what I thought.
All right, so while that's heating up, let's just watch the thermometer go. Oh, we're ready. We're
So
ready.
exciting.
Yes. All right, this is exciting. Yeah, let me take this out. Here. See how it looks?
Ooh, bubbly.
Bubbly. Can you see? How about you? Can you see? All right. So let's start the whisking process. Alright, that's gonna go for 10 minutes. 10 minutes!
Are you supposed for 10 minutes?
Why don't you do this? Why don't you prepare the bowl?
Oh my god.
Wow, look at that!
That's so cool.
That looks amazing! Look at that, check it out. Mmm. Taste. Mmm. Oh my, that's really good. Fluff, fluff, fluff. And lots of peanut butter. Fluff, fluff, fluff. Really good, right? All right, let's pour this in. So we're gonna take this out. We're gonna put it in this tray. While I was mixing all this, hot oiled the tray and this guy. And we also sifted in cornstarch and confectioner sugar.
And I put coconut oil and avocado oil. So should I spread
Yeah,
it?
you go ahead and do that. And I'm going to take these off.
Ooh.
That looks really good.
It looks so good. So sticky.
Yeah, it's really sticky. Great. I love it.
Confectioner sugar and cornstarch.
Yes. What she said.
Okay.
All right. So now, what this needs to do, it needs to set aside for about 6 hours. We have cats. Where's the safest place to set this up?
Where does it, not in the fridge?
No. How about Cleveland? All right, I'm storing this in Cleveland. It's not quite Cleveland, but it's the living room. I don't think they'll get up here. All right, on to the graham crackers. Graham crackers. Graham crackers are amazing. They just crack me up because they weren't made, in the history we saw. Graham, he was a minister. He said the food that people were eating were making too sexual. So he created bland diets. The first thing he created was the graham cracker. Isn't that amazing? Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting is right.
Sexual repression.
That's right. That was America in the 1800s, man. So what we got here is we got a little bit of flour. This is actually whole wheat flour.
Sugar?
We got brown sugar, not just any sugar, brown sugar. Cinnamon,
Salt.
salt, baking soda, and we also got a little bit of, this is honey, but it's also maple syrup too, because we kind of ran out of honey. And milk, and once you hold that with that pour, well, I get the butter. We got butter,
The butter is sizzling.
Sizzling butter. It's sizzle, it's silly. There we go. Alright. And I'm adding an ingredient that I came up with because I love the whole idea of stepping things up a notch. So I'm going to steal something from Emerald. We're going to step it up a notch. I'm using 5 spice powder.
Not 4?
No, there's 5 because there's cinnamon, there's fennel, there's cloves, there's star anise, and there's a little pepper in it. So it kind of like changes a little bit of the currency of this here. So what we're doing is BAM! BAM! That's what we're doing. And yeah, add a little bit of vanilla. And we have what we do with our vanilla is we get cheap brandy, vanilla beans. This is almost empty. We have another one cooking, and we just let it sit. Let it sit. You split the vanilla beans. You let it sit for at least a month, and then you keep them in there anyway, and it just ages and mellows, and it's really pretty amazing. And it's cheap because vanilla extract ain't cheap. Let me tell you.
It isn't cheap, and it lasts a long time.
Yeah, this lasts long. This has been over 2 years.
Yeah.
All right, so, and what we're gonna do, we have a little dough hooks in here. Let's start mixing this stuff up. This dough is a little sticky, stickier than most. And I'm gonna stick this. You want to do the honors of picking it up and having floppy hands?
I would love that. That would make me happy.
Here, well, you're a ceramic artist.
I am.
Here, one thing I hate about cling wrap,
It clings.
it clings. It's like cat hair. It just doesn't.
Ooh.
That looks good.
It looks really good, and it smells yummy.
Well, it's got a shit ton of brown sugar and butter and milk.
Yeah, it's the butter.
It's the butter, it's the milk, it's the sugar. All that together into one thing is quite amazing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got the plastic going. How's that?
Ooh.
Perfect. All right, wrap. Our work here is done. Our work here is done. This has got to sit for a few hours. Our marshmallows are sitting for a few hours. This is going to sit in the fridge for a few hours and stiffen up. And so we're going to wait till it stops stiffening up, man. All right, dough. Get stiff, baby. Yeah. Got the dough.
Okay.
A little cold. It feels a little hard, a little cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this has to be really floured really well because this is supposedly a really sticky dough.
Okay.
So why don't you spread some flour on that guy,
Okay.
and do this.
Okay. It smells good, right?
It does.
Just like a big hamburger bun.
It is. Only hard. Maybe we'll cut it in half.
Okay.
Cuts easily. Your thing.
Rolling pin?
Your rolling pin.
Okay. I get the honors.
You get the honors. Well, because she's a ceramic artist, so she can do this stuff. I'm not good at that.
It's a matter of just kind of like trying to get even enough. Even pressure. The shape doesn't have to be perfect because it's going to be cut. So we're doing the holes and everything, right?
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah. I think it's good. Okay.
All right.
Voila.
You have a pizza cutter?
Voila.
All right. There.
I just got flour on my face.
So silly.
Is it on my face?
Just run your nose. All right. These look great. They
So
really
good.
look good. Look at these. Wow. Check them out. Awesome. So we're going to put these in the oven. First, open it. Timer for 12 minutes. And while we're waiting, I'm going to go get the marshmallows.
Oh my gosh, they are so freaking
They look
fluffy.
good.
They
Look
look
at that.
really good.
All right, so now we need to take these, well, should we cut them in here, I guess?
Yeah.
Let's cut them in here. We should use, all right, here we go.
It's like tofu.
You want to have one? Want to taste one?
It's a marshmallow.
It's like a marshmallow.
Mm-hmm.
But what's nice is we know what's in this.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
our own sugar, which we didn't make, but there's no other ingredients other than sugar.
And gelatin.
Yeah,
And cornstarch.
Of course, right? Well, so, we have another 9 minutes. So while we're doing this, we're gonna do this, and then we'll put these on the and do all the other things that we need to do to make the thing that we're making, which you know what I mean. Any second. We have the marshmallows here. They look delicious. We have our graham crackers about ready to come out. And I have my chocolate bars here. Where are they? Where are my chocolate bars? Here. We got chocolate bars.
Ooh, lots of chocolate bars.
Lots of chocolate bars. Chocolate. Or, as they say in New York, chocolate.
That's the bell.
That's the bell. There we go. Look at that. They got all puffy.
Ooh.
Nice. Ooh, boy. They look good. Oh boy, don't these look good? We're gonna let these cool for a little bit, and then we'll start to assemble them. But they look amazing. Oh my god, these look so good.
So good.
We'll taste one right now.
Ooh, crunchy.
It's perfect. So perfect. I won't put that one on. I'll put these on. One for me, one for you. With that one with the crack.
Sure.
All right.
Imperfection
Well,
is
you
good.
like crack too.
What?
I don't know. So, because we don't have a whatchamacallit,
Campfire.
campfire, we're gonna actually broil these. So, we put,
Oh my god.
that's what you do,
How
man.
much chocolate?
Half a bar. Then we do marshmallow. Two of them on there. Nice. Oop. Powdered sugar never hurt anybody. Look at that. They look so good.
Should we break it in half?
Should we break? Yeah, maybe break it in half. All right. Ready to put these in the oven?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. Open that up. Yay. All right, close it. This is exciting. She's laughing. Her daughter's laughing at me, and I'm excited. I don't know how long this is going to take because, you know, I wanted to have that little burn on the top because that's why I put it in the griller, or
Broiler.
broil grill.
Spits all
What?
over me.
So what do you guys want to talk about while we're waiting?
Weather.
Weather. It was snowing and rainy and icy, and now it's
Not.
warmer. No, it's not.
Above freezing.
It's above freezing. Like not much, like 36. These are ready. They're so ready.
You want the honors?
I want the honors. All right, here we go.
Ooh.
That
crap.
looks good. That looks
my
good. Let me get a
God.
close up of these. Let me get a close up. Look at that.
Oh my god. Okay, let me get the spatula thing. So you don't burn yourself. so it's just 500 degrees.
Just 500 degrees. Mmm.
So it's like cakey, but then it's not. It stiffens up. Oh my God, that's insane. Here.
Look at it dripping. Oh my gosh, it looks so good.
Okay, do we need a fork?
Probably. We're going to burn ourselves. Otherwise, fork for you.
Thank you.
Fork for me.
Thank you.
I'm going to fork into this. Oh my gosh. So, cheers. Mm. Oh my God. Mm.
Well, what could be bad?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yummy graham crackers. These marshmallows, which take on all the taste around it, and a half a thing of milk chocolate.
You guys,
Oh my
what's
God.
nice is the graham crackers have an extra kick with that 5-spice powder.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And the marshmallow, they're really nice and puffy,
Mm-hmm.
and they have a really good flavor.
I'm happy. These are good.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Okay.
Don't need a campfire to make s'mores. Just need something that's not campfire.
A broiler.
Broiler. And homemade, who knew, man? Homemade graham crackers and marshmallows. It's amazing. Love it.
Now that we know, why buy?
I'm mistaken that. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Take care.
It really is freaking good.